My little pony, my little pony, what is friendship all about? My little pony, friendship is magic. My little pony, I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony, until you shared this magic with me. When I was young, I was too busy to make any friends. So silliness did not seem worth the effort it expends. I'm a little pony, you've opened up my eyes. Our friendship's magic, and it's growing all the time. A new adventure waits for us each day, it's yours and mine. We'll make it special every time, we'll make it special every time.
The kids are natural.
Now, I've read some bizarre headlines in 2020. 2020 is the year of parody becoming real life. But now it would appear, and this is a very real headline, My Little Pony fans are ready to admit they have a Nancy problem. Even a niche subcult built around magical cartoon horses are reckoning. What? This is a real article in The Atlantic. This is a real article in The Atlantic. I don't know what else. I don't know what else I could tell you. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, my brain is broken. When you look, you have My Little Pony fans are ready to admit they have a problem. The largest My Little Pony fan site bans your horse crap bad fan art. An online battle is raging between the bad guys from WWW2 and My Little Pony fans. What? This is insane. You know what's not insane? Parler. This is not an ad read. I'm just doing this for free. Parler is superior to Twitter in every way in just the 2 days I've been using it. The interaction, the lack of suppression. There are people that I saw on Twitter that had maybe 200,000 followers. Now 400,000 on Parler. Why do you think that is? Parler is exploding. And if you use it, you should follow me on there. It's just parler.com/profile/the quartering. I will soon be replacing Twitter with this. The interaction is just significantly better, and the community is significantly better, and there's no censorship and no suppression. I digress. My Little Pony fans have had a bad guy from WW2 problem for a long time. That sounds like just as strange no matter how many times you say it. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, is a cartoon television show about friendship, compassion, and a group of magical horses with names like Twilight Sparkle, Fluttershy, who live in a fantastical land called Equestria. I have no idea what My Little Pony is. I think my sister was into it when we were young. I know more about basically everything I know about My Little Pony comes from tangentially a spoof episode on Bob's Burgers where Bob has to be a brony to be an equestronaut. I think that was the Equestronauts. I think that was it. That's what I know about bronies. All right. So nevertheless, it has an extremely dedicated adult fandom, which is mostly made up of men or bronies, as they've referred to for nearly a decade. Most of these men are white. Some of these men are vocal white supremacists. What? Literally what? The brony subculture is as niche as they come. Born on the internet forums in the early 2010s, the era of the hyper-specific interests were the organizing principle of social media. Even so, bronies have long captured the world's attention. They hold well-attended fan cons. They've been the stars of multiple documentaries. Many of the show's adult fans genuinely enjoy My Little Pony and the wholesome escapism it provides. Nothing wrong with that. Others, however, delight in the irony of their fandom. To them, it's edgy and provocative to be an adult obsessed with cartoon ponies. And that's where the bad guys from WW2 come in. Of course they do. Of course they do. My Little Pony fans primarily express their enthusiasm for a show by sharing their own cartoon drawings of the main characters, which they usually upload to image boards. The most popular of these sites is called Derpaburu. I'm going to guess at that. A combination of character's name and a common term for an image board. Derpaburu hosts millions of My Little Pony artworks, plenty of which are simply tributes to magic friends, magic friendships, and magical friendship. But a substantial number of them are extremely jarringly violent. Substantial. There are 900. And you said it is home to, what'd you say? Let me just use your own words here. Millions. It is the host of millions of images, but less than 1,000 are evil. But you said significant. Well, I don't think 0.001% is significant. I don't think 0.1% is significant. No statistician would say that's significant. But we don't live in a world of facts and logic. We live in a world of faux outrage. For years, this has been the status quo in My Little Pony. It's supposed to be in supposed difference to principles of free speech and openness on the internet. The presence of self-described bad folks within the fandom that idealize compassion-oriented cartoon characters have become a coolly accepted fact. The community has sorted itself largely into two camps. One who think anything goes as long as someone finds it funny, normal people, and those who would rather ignore toxic elements that admit not everything is perfect. So normal people and SJWs, right? Is that what this is? Until now, following a new wave of BLM protests across the United States, fandom is calling an all-out civil war, forced to either confront or deny what it's let go on so long. The abrupt reckoning has raised an existential question for internet spaces large and small. If you've gone online to live in a fantasy space, can you avoid taking responsibility when the real world finds its way in? Well, of course. The largest My Little Pony fan site bans your horse crap bad fan art. Again, you want to ban it? Fine. It's not going to go away. You know what's going to happen? There's going to be another forum that pops up that just is exclusively catered to it. So congratulations, you haven't done anything. But you get all these headlines, which is important, right? Free marketing. Unless you've been living under a rock or on a rock farm, you probably already know that bronies, adult fans of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, do not always live the lessons about kindness and caring central to children's cartoon. Ooh, there are mega bronies. Oh, Drumpf. Drumpf ruins everything. I like how this Vulture article, it says, puts mega bronies in the same category as Nazi bronies. That's how they see it. So that's where you know, right? That's where you know this is all coming from. There are Rule 34 bronies who design pony fleshlights. However, much like how renewed BLM protests have led to frank conversations about institutional behavior in Hollywood and the music and comedy industries, it's also led to reform in the brony community. Imagine you're an adult who I don't know if they pretend that they are bronies. Hey, and by the way, let me be very clear. I want to be very clear with this. You do you. You're not causing any harm. I don't care. The same thing people dump on furries and all this. I don't care. You do you. You're not doing any harm. Now, each of these communities do seem to have some bad elements, but I'm not going to judge an entire community based on a few bad outliers. What would that make me? Nonetheless, The Atlantic reports that owners of Derpaburu, I hope I'm saying that right, the most popular brony fan art site, has changed its previously lax policy regarding spicy content as a direct response. On June 4th, you're covering this now? Why are these articles coming out now? Must be a really, really slow news day. The administrators tweeted an official statement saying that our new policy is that images that appear to have been created to incite controversy or antagonize others in relation to current events will not be welcome on the site. That means that we will be immediately deleting any new uploads that we believe promote bad behavior or downplay BLM. Oh my God. The statement came after prominent black brony creators like Wootmaster faced downvotes and harassment for their BLM art and called for intervention. Well, hey, let me tell you this. Okay? Let me tell you this. If you are going to allow everything, then you should allow BLM stuff. I mean, that's just how it works. Description. A drawing I made to show my support for BLM. Keep fighting the good fight, friends. You can now buy the shirt. All funds will be sent to the NAACP and Black Lives Matter. This doesn't look anything like... Oh, there it is. Okay. I mean, so what? It's user-created content. If you're going to get upset about this, then, you know, you can't, it's either all okay or none of it's okay. That's most of these responses. Well, not even the bronies are safe, apparently. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you on Parler. We'll talk to you again real soon.